Hey everyone, it is Tanya. I am coming back with Your Creative Studio. I did not open the box. I just, like open the contents in here. I just opened the box so you couldn't see my address in there. But yeah, I was asked to review another box, and that's always cool with me. And so this box is, it looks like it's going to be like nature or maybe fairies or something like that on there. So I'm really excited about that. So let's see what we got. Oh, this one is pretty. See that? Okay. So let's take it out like this. Let's see if I can be graceful and take it out. Okay. So, ooh, okay. So we have some stamps, and you know how I love the stamps. They're always good quality. So that's always a good thing. What do we got? Oh, it looks like a fairy. I don't know if you can see that, in a like a branch and some leaves or something, but it's really pretty, and it's wood. So that's a good thing. And then we got what we got. Some more. Another stamp, and it is a wood stamp, and you just got the fairy on there. So I love those. Okay. And then we have something that says daily things. What is this? Oh, vellum, which is pretty cool. I love these little things. They're great for collaging and things like that. So I love that. And then we have another stamp. Oh no, this is washi. So I'm always a huge fan of washi. Oh, and it's really, really pretty. I know you guys can't see that. Okay, guys. So this is the washi, and I'm like messing up it all the way around. Can you see that? So it has the same fairy that was on the front. Then it has a little girl. So it's really pretty, and it's this really brown color. I like that. Love that. It just took me forever to open it with my nails. And then we have oh, this is a pretty image. Look at that. So I think they're all the same, and they are little papers, like look like note cards, or you can use them from tags, or it reminds you of like a sticky notepad, but it doesn't have the sticky on there, but that's what it reminds you of. So that would be a cool idea. You could just I didn't know I had that. You can totally use that for that, but that's really cute. I like that. I love that image. Okay, now what we have here. I think this is a stamp. I think this is a stamp that I thought was in the washi. So, oh yeah, it's a real pretty one. Really, really pretty. It's two fairies. There's a branch, so that's really pretty. That is gorgeous. Oh, guys, I love this box. Don't you just love how this box looks? I love that. So what do we have? Vintage. Vintage. Oh, okay. I see you. So we have a lot of vellum stickers. I mean, there's a lot of, hold on, let me zoom you in so you can see that. Can you see that? There you go. So, good variety. Oh, look at the mushrooms. You guys know I love that. Look at that. So, definitely a good variety. Oh, yeah. Yeah, those are pretty. And then, oh, I love this one too. Look at that. So then I think we have some bigger ones as well. Look at this. Oh, yeah. So this is really thin. It is not vellum, but copy paper. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. This one is see-through right here. Oh, they're really pretty images. Oh, look at this one. Really pretty. So, like those. And then, oh. Well, duh, Tanya. Okay, and then we have a notepad. And we have 3 images. Did you see that? 3 images. So we have this one, which she is really pretty. And then we have this one. That was on the front. And then we have her. And she is in the washi. Cute. So cute. Okay. Then we have some stickers. This shows all the fairies on there. I love the colors. They're so autumn. The colors of the fairies are really autumn and like a grungy nature type theme. Like that. This is, it says stickers. YourCreativeStudio. So, maybe they're stickers. Yeah. So, got a lot of, oh, these would make great journaling cards, you know, to put in a journal. It'd be really easy too, because they're the perfect size already. And you could just put like a whole reinforcer in there. Yeah, love these. Okay, like that. Guys, I pretty much like all the stuff in the boxes. Pretty much you can always do something with it. Ooh, and I love these. Like, these are like, oh, I really like these guys. Look at that. So this is maybe, it feels like thicker than copy paper, maybe 60 pounds, maybe. Might be a little bit less than that, but some really pretty images. Look at that. Really pretty floral images. So, guys, so then we have this right here. And all it is it looks like a little receipt thing. It's got a staple and like you can just oh, and it's perforated so that you can just rip it off. I know that you can't see that. That's probably really blurry. Hold on. So this is what we have, and it is just like sheets of the same thing. It looks like just like ledger. That's what it looks like. Kind of reminds you of ledger or a receipt book. Yeah, and then it's perforated right here. Okay, so let's see what we can make, guys. So we are going to make a quick journal. That is what we're going to make. And I know I showed you how to make a trifold journal the other time, and I will link that up here, but I wanted to show you how easy you can make a journal. It's like not hard at all. So what I'm going to do is I am going to take this and I am going to kind of like cut it. I'm just going to cut it with my scissors, and hopefully I can get a straight line. I'm going to kind of go through it like this, and then I'm going to take it and cut it with my my paper trimmer so I can get a straight line. So what I'm going to do is I am going to leave this. I am going to leave these 2 panels right here, and I'm going to cut all this excess off. Okay? I'm going to cut all that off, right? That's how we want to do that. So, yeah. Okay, guys, so I have it, and I just left the spine right there. So this is going to measure 3 1/8 or 1/16 and on each side, and then the spine is 1/2 inch. Okay, so just say if you're just watching this, right, and you don't have this, you can totally do this with a, what we're going to do, you can totally do it with a what is that called, cereal box, any kind of box you have, any kind of chipboard, anything that is like already put together. your spine will probably be a little bit wider. Okay, so what we're going to do is, I'm thinking I'm going to cut this. I think I want to cut it because I kind of want it to look a certain type of way. So I'm going to cut this part right here. We have that. And now what we're going to do is we are going to cover, throw this out, hold on. Okay, I'm trying to get this paper off. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to cover this. Now, I'm going to use this paper right here because green is my favorite color. I am going to line it up like this. I was going to try to get both of them in there. I might be able to. What do you guys think? I don't think we're going to be able to get both of them in there. No, we're not, because you're going to have that little overhang. But that's okay. We can still work with that. Okay. Pencil. Where's my pencil? Got it. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make both of them have overhang since it's like that, right? So I am going to just bring them up a little bit because we're just going to ink it. We're not going to cover, like wrap them. We're just going to ink them so that they can kind of be, yeah, we're going to ink it. We're not going to wrap it. I mean, wrap the board. We're not going to wrap it. Okay, so we're just going to cut this right here. Do this and make a line right there. Okay, so I am going to cut this off, cut this. I am going to ink up everything, and then I'm going to glue this on here. And then so what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue it to where this piece will be all the way right here, so you'll still have some hanging off right there. And then I think what I'm going to do is I am going to rip this and kind of collage it. Yeah. Okay guys, so I glued everything down and I sewed everything around. As you can see, I did them both, right? Like that. So if you wanted to stop here, you totally could. And you can make this into a journaling card, right? All you have to do is, you know, put a eyelid or a reinforcer there, and you got some cute collage journaling cards, okay? But we're going to take it a step further. And so you remember our spine piece, right? And I just have the leftover piece of paper. And what I'm going to do is I am going to turn this over like this. And turn this over like that, right? I'm going to glue this down in the middle. Like the middle, right? You want to leave some up here and some down here, okay? So this is an easy way to do this. If you're going to do this like just make a journal like this, I would tell you to back this with Tyvek, or you can do the method that we're going to do, or fabric. If you have like a light weight fabric, you can, you know, put it on top of, you know, on the piece of paper, on the back of the piece of paper, so you know nothing breaks when you're like opening and then closing it. But since it's just, I'm trying to figure out if I have this the right way. I don't think I do. Okay, yeah, let me make sure, y'all, because I have been known to mess up. Okay, so we have it like this, right? So we're going to leave like, I don't even think this is a 1/4 of an inch or 1/8 of an inch. It's like 1/16 of an inch in between there. Can you see that? Yeah, like that. Okay, so I'm going to mark it right here and right here, so I will know when I put the glue on, because I always tend to mess up. So I'm going to mark it. Okay, so then I know that I need to put the glue right there. And so what I want to do before I do that, y'all, I want to take my ruler and I want to rip it a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to start it like that, because if you don't, then it'll go somewhere else. You know that rip will go totally wrong. So I just do it like this, right? There you go. And then we'll do the other one. I'm going to start it about right here, like so. And we're just going to rip it. Alright, okay. So now we have our, so now it's going to be able to, like, I'm going to show you what it's going to look like. I'm going to show you. So that's what it's going to look like. So that is going to be like our spine, you know, and you're going to see this peeking through like this, right? So that's how we're going to do it. So we're going to add the glue right here. You don't want to add the glue into that little space that you created. You don't want to add glue right there. So you just want to add glue everywhere else except for that space. Okay. Right, and press this. Right. Okay, so what I do, if I'm not using fabric and I'm just making a book just to write in, like this is going to be just to write in, I use masking tape. And even when I am like making journals, I still use masking tape, you know, so I just use masking tape to reinforce it like this. So I'll put it in between there, you know, one on this side and one on that side. And this goes for when you're making regular journals too, like when you're making a bigger journal. Let's not regular, because this is regular, but when you're making a bigger journal, you can do that too. You can do this step too, right? And make sure you're creasing that in there like that so it can fold really good. Look at that. See that? Doesn't it look so cute? So cute. Okay, so just like that. It's just that easy to make a book. Okay, so now what we're going to do, this is what I'm going to do. I am going to sew right here, and I'm going to sew like this. And if my sewing machine allows me, it usually does not when I'm using masking tape. So if I didn't use masking tape, I would have sewed like all the way around everything. Okay, so I'm going to sew it and I'm going to come back. But in the meantime, I have some papers, because I always have paper. And what I did was I just had this from a journal that I was gonna put together. So it's just like literally random pages, mostly coffee dyed pages, and then you have some parchment, and I think I have some, yeah, like some design paper and ledger and some I think this is vellum. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so those are going to be our pages, so we're going to put those right in here. It is going to be really, really, you know, flexible, so you can bulk it up, right? Then what I was thinking is, back in my other Creative Studio box, I have what is it? I think it was June or July. I had these vellum sheets, right? And the theme is floral as well. So we can put that in here. And I was thinking we can add these like paper clipped onto like a page or something like that. I have two. I just made envelopes out of them. So I have two of those. And then I was thinking about making pockets, like a pocket in the inside of this, so that we could actually stamp a couple of things and put them in there, and then use a lot of that. What is that? We had a whole bunch of this too, didn't we? Like these, and just put them in the pocket like that, so that it will be ready for you to use as a gratitude journal, right? Okay, so I am going to sew, and then I will be back to show you how I'm going to bind the pages. I don't necessarily know if I want to do, I think I'm going to do it on the outside. I don't never really do it on the outside, y'all, because I always tend to mess up. So that's why I don't never do it on, that's why I always do a hidden one. But we'll do it on the outside so you guys can see. Hey guys, so we are back. So what we're going to do, and go slow at this point because I always mess up. Like, literally, when I'm doing this, I always tend to make something crooked or something like that. But, so just take your time and you can do it. Okay. Alright, so I am going to use some glue stick, not for the sticky, but just to be able to maneuver my paper, just in case I get it wrong. We're going to use that. Okay, alright, and we're going to put it right side up like this. Okay. I got it right? Yep. Okay. Take it. And, yep. You're going to take it and you're going to just crease that like that. Right? And then you're going to crease this like this. Okay. And just fold it over. Ah! Getting stuck with all my strings. And then you fold this over like this. There you go. All right, perfect. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to take your glue and you're just going to glue it like that. All right. Perfect. Easy peasy. And this one is already stuck down. Okay, that's cool. And then if you got a little bit off, no big deal. You just take some ink and you just ink it up just like that, and nobody knows that you didn't line it up perfect. See? Okay, so now we have our book and everything is done. Everything is where it needs to be. All right, before we put our pages in, we are going to do our end papers. About myself. I always do 3. There you go. Okay. And then you can do it long, so you can put your beads on there if you want to. Alright, so I got off. You see that? You see how ugly that is? Okay, don't worry about it. We can fix it. You can always fix it, guys. You can always fix it. I need my washi tape. And if I had my, my tape that I make, I would have just put that right there. But since I don't have it, we are just going to put some washi. This is why I usually do a hidden spine, because I'm always crooked most of the time. So I always do a hidden spine. But you don't have to. Usually I kind of like there you go. And you can't even really tell I messed up. There you go. Don't you just love washi? I love it. Okay, so there you go. And your mistake is always fixable. And if it's not, nobody is going to see it but you. Right? And then you have time to change it, and so we're going to rip this piece. I folded it in half. We're going to rip it, and then we're going to do it like this. So we're going to make a pocket, right? So The washi gives it a cute little rustic look, don't you think? So if you don't have washi and you're just making this, you can totally use fabric or any tape that you have. You can even use paper. So when you open it up, you have just some bits from the box, right? And then I added some ruffle tabs, and I'm going to show you how I did that real quick. So you turn it like this, and then this is, I just laid this on in here because it's so big. This is one of the stamps, hot stamped. It's stamped out really nice, and I have another one too. So this is the one that I messed up on, but it stamped out really good as well, but it had this little stuff right there, so that's why I didn't use it. And then the other one is right there. Okay, so if you have already sewn in your pages, and I know most of you guys already know this, but if you have already sewn in your pages, thing that I like to do is I take my ruffle and I just glue it on. And I do this a lot when I have like fragile pages, you know, like old pages. I do this a lot when I have old pages. So what I do is I just take my glue, put it on the side of my page, I smear it a little bit with my finger so that it doesn't leak through your fabric, and you just add your tab on there, and there you go, and that's it, you know. And then too, when you sew on it, you kind of block people from writing all over the page. So I mean, it's a personal preference really with that. So that is it. Oh, and the back. So this is the back, right? I just made another pocket. So that's it, guys. And then I have this right here for my closure, and this is just some yarn, and I thought it would look really pretty. And if you wanted to, you could put like a button right here, you know, but since I'm just going to use this to close it like that. What do you guys think? I think it turned out really